Alright, so I'm on my way to Memphis, right? You know the whole stretch between Nashville and Memphis where there's just like nothing. I mean, you're in the middle of BFE, Tennessee. There's nothing. Well, I had two problems going on at the same time. One was I was running low on gas. I mean, I'm almost out, so my tank is empty. At the same time, I was full of last night's Hardee's. And something about Hardee's, I never eaten Hardee's before, and the grease was just building up inside of me. And I knew that I was going to explode soon. I knew it was coming. It was coming. So I'm looking desperately for an exit. And I've gone almost like 20 miles and had not seen an exit yet. And I'm starting to freak out. So I saw up ahead there was an exit for some strange name road or whatever. And I'm thinking, yes, an exit. This is going to be awesome. So I get to the exit. I start to pull off. First of all, I swear that when Tennessee Department of Transportation was choosing that location to be the recipient of an on-ramp for the interstate, I swear, they covered their eyes, put their finger in the air, and just plopped it down. Because when I got off there, there was nothing. I mean, it was nothing as far as you could see. And it's nothing, except for an old abandoned truck stop. And we're talking about, you know, the whole kind of truck stops that you pull up to, and you think of, like, you know, old Route 66 out in the middle of nowhere, you know. So we've got what used to once upon a time be a restaurant. And then you've got another, what once upon a time used to be a restaurant, all in the same building. And then you have a port excuse for a gas station. I mean, there's like nothing in it. The gas station itself was a 66 Phillips. I thought those things were even out of business. Harold thought so too. Yeah, we didn't know they even still existed. So the Phillips 66 with only half the pumps still operational. I don't care. I pull up, I jump out, lock my car, run into the bathroom because I'm like, my tank is empty, my stomach's full, I gotta go now. So I run into the bathroom, I take one quick look at the toilet seat and realize it is absolutely disgusting. So I do the whole, you know, Asian squat, you know what I'm talking about? Where you're half squatting, half standing? Yeah. So I'm here, and I just explode. I mean, I sprayed shit into that toilet. I mean, and you had to give the whole, find the whole one. Bam! Find the whole two. Bam! And it was bad. So I'm like, I sprayed, and then as I'm finishing, I just got this whole look of relief on my face. You know, the kind of relief that only comes from two things. One is an orgasm. Two is from the feeling of getting toxic waste out of your internals, okay? So this was the latter. I just got the toxic waste out of my internals, and all of a sudden, my look of relief and bliss turns to absolute horror and terror as I realize there is nothing here, nothing. There is no toilet paper. None at all. And I've got toilet love juice all over my ass. So, like, what the fuck am I going to do? So I poke my head out of the stall, I look around, I do the whole, you know when girls are trying to keep their slips up? You know, they have the wide feet and narrow knees trying to hold their slips up as they walk. You know what I'm talking about? So I've got the pants around my ankles, and I'm like waddling out to the dispenser for paper towels, nothing. I look at the trash can, there's not even a sandwich wrapper to wipe my ass with. There's nothing. So next idea I had was, all right, I see the blow dryer on the wall. Just man up and do it. So I back up to it. I assume the position. I reach up, thinking this is going to stink so bad. I push it. Nothing. It didn't even work. So I'm like, shit, what am I going to do now? So I go to the men's restroom door, crack the door open, I look out. Nobody to the right, nobody to the left. All right. So I go out the door and go to the women's restroom door, hold my shirt down to cover up my junk with toilet water and crap on my butt. I peek in the women's restroom. Nobody's in there. There's only one stall. So I go in. There's just, you know that last little bit of toilet paper on a toilet paper roll? Yeah, that's what was there. There's almost nothing. So I take it off, and I start cleaning myself up. I'm almost done when I hear voices. I hear somebody coming in. I shut the door. I jump up on the toilet, still with my pants around my ankle, clean myself up, and sure they come in. Two women, I didn't see them at this point, but I could have sworn they were inbreds, just by the way they were talking about some dude getting a colonoscopy. A colonoscopy! Seriously. And so then one of them was like, you know what, while we're in here, I gotta take a shit. And so she walks up the door, she tries to open, she goes, some smart ass, lock the door and crawl out again. I'm going to get the keys. So she starts walking out to go get the keys, and the other girl's like, I'll go with you. And so they go, and I'm like, pulling out my pants, shutting the door, running out, and just as I'm starting to close the door behind me, they walk back around the corner. And I'm like, you know what? I feel like such a dumbass. I started walking to the women's restroom. I'm sorry. And walked straight to my car, drove down the road, because I didn't want anybody to see me again.